There are athletes whose stories are written in bright lights long before they ever touch a professional field. 5-star recruits showered with attention, nil deals, fanfare, and expectation. And then there is Ryan Flournoy, a wide receiver whose path carved through obscurity, injury, junior college fields, and the relentless grind of self-belief. Born October 27, 1999, in Hazel Crest, Illinois, Flournoy entered the NFL not with hype, but with hunger. Drafted by the Dallas Cowboys in the 6th round of the 2024 NFL Draft, 216th overall, he embodied the long-shot narrative that football fans love, the underdog who refuses to stay down. As of now, Flournoy's net worth is not publicly disclosed. Like most late-round rookies, he earns league-standard salaries, and although he may have begun building financial stability, he is far from the realm of massive NFL superstardom. But money is not the core of his story. The journey is. And what a journey it has been. Early life. Hazel Crest, Illinois, sits in the south suburbs of Chicago, a place where football dreams are forged in cold wind, hard fields, and tougher determination. For young Ryan, those dreams began early. At 5 years old, he was already holding a football, telling anyone who would listen that one day he would play professionally. What separated him from the thousands of kids who make the same vow? The relentless refusal to let go of that hope. Flournoy grew up a fan of the Chicago Bears, admiring football legends like Gale Sayers and Walter Payton, heroes built on grit, elegance, and perseverance. Even at that age, their story spoke to him. Greatness built not on ease, but on resilience. From an early age, he learned to process challenges not as obstacles, but as tests. It was a mindset that would define every stage of his story. Family background. Despite how public the life of an NFL player can become, Ryan has kept his family life extremely private. As of 2025, there are no publicly available verified sources that reveal the names or careers of his parents, nor any specific information about siblings. This silence isn't unusual for rising athletes. Some choose early on to shield loved ones from media exposure. But what we do know is this: he came from a household that allowed him to dream, and more importantly, to chase those dreams with discipline, education, and high school career. Attending Homewood Flossmoor High School, one of Illinois' more competitive athletic programs, Flournoy played wide receiver and ran track. He had speed. He had hands. He had potential. But he didn't yet have the numbers or spotlight that turn high school athletes into recruiting sensations. Even so, in his senior year, he delivered a solid stat line: 28 receptions for 180 yards and 7 touchdowns. Respectable. Impressive even. But college recruiters? They largely overlooked him. Still, the young receiver refused discouragement. If Division I schools wouldn't take him, he would take the path others ignored. The Division II route, University of Central Missouri. A path for the determined. A path for the forgotten. A path that would shape him. Personal life. Publicly, Flournoy's personal life remains remarkably private. Almost rare in today's online world, where even backup players can find their personal details leaked on social media. Marital status. As of December 2025, there is no public evidence or reporting that Ryan Flournoy is married. There is also no verified source confirming a husband, partner, or long-term relationship. If he is involved with someone, he has chosen to keep that part of his life off the internet and away from tabloids, and so far successfully. Children. Likewise, there is no public indication that he has children. Flournoy appears to be entirely focused on football during these early, foundational years of his NFL journey. Religion. There are no published interviews or statements specifying his religious beliefs. Many players speak openly about faith. Many others choose to keep it private. Flournoy is silent, which is his right. Other works. As of late 2025, there are no publicly recorded endorsements, philanthropic foundations, or business ventures connected to him. This is normal for a young player still fighting to carve out a secure role in the NFL. Yet if you watch his interviews, observe his demeanor, and track his progression, you see a man who understands leadership, consistency, and the long view. One can easily imagine that future off-field ventures may emerge once he is firmly established. For now, his personal life remains behind the curtain, and the spotlight remains focused sharply and intensely on football. College career. Flournoy's college journey is nothing short of dramatic, the kind of path aspiring athletes cling to for inspiration. Central Missouri, 2018 to 2020. The first test. He arrived at Division II Central Missouri with a simple plan: work harder than anyone else. But football rarely allows a straight path. Year 1, redshirt. A year of watching, waiting, learning. A year of growing stronger and hungrier. Year 2, disaster struck, a partial ACL tear. The injury slowed his rise, testing not only his body, but his resolve. He rehabbed. He rebuilt. He returned. And when he did, he tallied 17 receptions for 170 yards, small numbers, but huge steps considering the road he had to climb. Year 3. The COVID-19 pandemic shut down the entire season. Momentum vanished. Visibility vanished. Opportunity vanished. Everything that could slow his journey did. But he refused to fade. Iowa Western Community College, 2021, the rebirth. With his season erased and his future uncertain, Flournoy took a bold, risky step. He transferred to Iowa Western Community College, a powerhouse JUCO program where second chances become defining moments. And he seized his 32 receptions, 545 yards, 5 touchdowns. He was the team's top receiver as Iowa Western surged to the NJCAA National Championship game. Though the team lost, Flournoy scored all of Iowa Western's touchdowns in the contest, a symbolic moment that said, "I'm still here, and I'm not going anywhere." His performance lit up recruiting boards. But from all the Division I possibilities, only one school extended an offer. Southeast Missouri State, SEMO. A single chance. All he needed. Southeast Missouri State, 2022 to 2023. The rise. At SEMO, everything clicked. In 2022, he became team captain, a rare honor for a first-year transfer. He exploded statistically. 61 receptions, 984 yards, 7 touchdowns, and first-team All-OVC. This wasn't just a breakout, it was a revelation. In 2023, despite a broken hand that cost him time, he returned with iron determination. 57 receptions, 839 yards, 6 touchdowns, and another first-team All-OVC selection. His final 2-year totals: 118 catches, 823 yards, 13 touchdowns. He earned invitations to major scouting showcases: Hula Bowl, East-West Shrine Bowl, Senior Bowl, first SEMO invitee since 1998, and NFL Combine. The kid from Hazel Crest, overlooked, injured, rerouted again and again, had fought his way to the doorstep of the NFL. Professional career. 2024 NFL Draft. The dream realized. When the Dallas Cowboys selected Ryan Flournoy in the 6th round, 216th overall, it wasn't just a draft pick. It was the culmination of nearly 2 decades of grit. He wasn't the prospect with the flashy pedigree. He wasn't the media favorite. He wasn't the viral superstar. But Dallas saw something: elite athleticism, explosiveness, work ethic, and they bet on him. Rookie season 2024. Flournoy made the 53-man roster, itself a huge achievement for a 6th-rounder, and appeared in 11 games, finishing with 10 receptions, 102 yards. Modest numbers, but valuable experience. He learned the speed of the league. He learned the playbook. He learned how to carve out a role. The Cowboys were patient. So was he. 2025 season, the turning point. By the 2025 season, Flournoy began carving deeper into the rotation. As of December 2025, he reached 17-plus receptions, depending on source, 200 to 234 yards, and 2 touchdowns. One of those touchdowns against Arizona marked his first career NFL touchdown, a moment that every player remembers forever. Fans took notice. Analysts took notice. And whispers began. He just might be a sleeper. This kid could be something. He's starting to pop. His athletic profile, strong hands, tough catches, vertical ability, even drew small comparisons to Dez Bryant from some analysts. And in Dallas, where legends are made, those comparisons matter. House tour and car collection. In an age when athletes flaunt mansions and supercars on social media, Ryan Flournoy remains the opposite, private, grounded, silent. As of 2025, there is no public record or media coverage indicating the house he owns, the vehicles he drives, or any luxury assets. He has not appeared in real estate features, lifestyle interviews, or social media showcases. This isn't a void, it's a statement. Flournoy is in his building years. He's not flashing success, he's chasing it. Ryan Flournoy is alive, active, and playing in the NFL as of today. There is no cause of death, rumor, or misinformation. Simply a young athlete in the prime of his journey. If one were to condense his life into a single theme, it would be resilience. Ryan Flournoy's story is not about certainty or privilege. It's about fighting for every inch, every opportunity, every roster spot, every moment to prove himself. His path is cinematic not because of fame, but because of struggle. Overlooked in high school, injured in college, pandemic-canceled season, one division, one offer, 6th round pick, and 2-year battle for NFL relevance. Yet today he stands in the Dallas Cowboys receiver room, one of football's most scrutinized and demanding environments. And he's contributing, growing, climbing. He's not a star. Not yet. But his story feels like the beginning of something. The prelude to a breakout. The foundation of a future fan favorite. The calm before a narrative shift. And in sports, as in life, it's often the quiet climbers who surprise us the most. Ryan Flournoy's biography is still being written, but the early chapters are powerful. A boy from Hazel Crest with a dream. A young man who endured setbacks others couldn't overcome. A college player who rebuilt himself 3 times across 3 programs. A 6th round pick who refused to settle for a practice squad existence. A rising NFL player with growing confidence and expanding opportunity. As of December 2025, he remains a symbol of what perseverance can produce. His story is real, his journey is dramatic, and his future, still unwritten, feels full of promise.